A good breather, gorgeous views, and good people. Zurich, Switzerland can offer you all that and more. From mountains to bars to parks or gardens. Zurich promises that you will not run out of activities no matter how long you choose to stay. This is Trip Buddy, and today we are giving you a glimpse into what awaits you at Zurich, Switzerland. There's a lot you can do in the city, but we've narrowed it all down to 12 things you can do when you visit Zurich, Switzerland. This 2023. Zurich sounds really exciting, doesn't it? What are some things you're excited to try when you visit? We definitely want to know what's on your list of things to do in Zurich. Diving into the richly cultured Zurich, we believe it is best to start at Kunsthaus. This art exhibit boasts of their rich collection of creative pieces. The name of the exhibit might be hard to remember, but it is a home to names that have been talked about for generations. If you're a fan of Van Gogh, Monet, and Alberto Giacometti, then you definitely have to pay a visit. Their pieces and more are showcased here and will no doubt leave you in awe. Oh, just a tip. If you want to save on tickets, they don't charge for entrance fees every Wednesday. Now, for something more upbeat, you should try and go bar hopping around Zurich. Now, there are actually group tours that offer this activity, and we won't stop you if that's on your itinerary while vacationing in this beautiful city. However, we highly suggest that you create your personalized bar itineraries. Not only will you have more control over the selection of drinks for each bar, but you will get to move at your own pace. And we know how important pacing is when drinking. If you don't know where to start, we've got you. Warm up with some beer at El Local. Then take a break and have a quick snack at Central. When you're ready to dive back in and feel up for cocktails, visit Regrodsky. Don't forget to try their famous Hot Russian. But if you're looking for a bar that'll give you a one-of-a-kind experience of the city, you should visit the Ulyss Verne Panorama Bar. This spot can get a little crowded, but we promise that the wait will be worth it once you finally see that 360-degree view of the city. Yup, you can see as far as your eyes will allow. Alright, we don't suggest that you do this right after your night out of bar hopping. However, when the hangover's gone, you must visit the Uetliberg. Travel to the Uetliberg summit via the SCU railway at the central station. At the peak of this majestic mountain awaits a breathtaking view of the country. Oh, how nice it would feel to stand there, breathing in the fresh mountain air as the sun's heat kisses your skin. We doubt anyone could get tired of this, but you know you can't stay there forever. So descend the mountain with a fun cable car ride. And if you choose to visit during the winter, you can sled your way down the mountain. Hiking can get tiring, but that's okay. You can still continue your day of exploration around Zurich. How, you may ask? Rent and ride a bike. Not only is this not costly, but you get to ride around town without tiring yourself out as much. Some bike rentals you can check out are Lime Bike and Zuri Velo. There are definitely more, but of course we only want the best for you, trip buddies. Just make sure you're given a helmet along with the bike. And if they don't give you one, even if you ask politely, then it'd be better to look for a different rental place. We understand how excited you must be to explore the city on two wheels, but safety comes first. Did you know that Zurich doesn't just offer activities on land? The city is surrounded by water, so you should definitely go on a boat ride. The city of Zurich rests near the upper end of Lake Zurich, with the Laymat River flowing right through it. So with all that, it would be a shame to not enjoy a boat ride in Zurich. We realize you might be worried about seasickness, but you don't have to be. The waters of Zurich are not only crystal clear, but calm as well. Being on the boat will not only be peaceful, but enjoyable, as well as you watch various birds stretch their wings above you. This complements the beautiful panoramic view that is promised to you the moment you step onto the boat. So, if you want a good breather while you're in the city, don't hesitate to book that boat ride. Looking to get a little bit of shopping done while in Zurich? Well, we know a place for you. Welcome to Bahnhofstrasse. Even with its reputation as one of the priciest shopping spots in the world, Bahnhofstrasse still remains to be a favorite among tourists. The lower section of the avenue is dedicated to the usual high street brands. As for the luxury brands, you just have to walk up the avenue to make your purchase. It'll be near the lakeside, so you'll have a pretty view as you shop for pretty new shoes, clothes, and more. And since snacking is a must when shopping, you should take a break from carrying around those bags at Café Sprungli. Their iconic hot chocolate is highly recommended on the cold days. But hey, if you want it even on the warm days, no one's going to stop you. And when you're tired from all that boutique hopping, and you happen to visit in December, Allow yourself to sit under the stars and witness the Lucy Christmas lights. How's that bucket list doing? Is it looking longer? We'd love to know what you've added to it, trip buddies. Let us know which activity you're most looking forward to when you visit Zurich. All right, it would be wrong to not get to know a country's history whenever we visit. So we suggest this not-so-little part of Zurich's history, the Tram Museum. The Tram Museum features various antique tram cars, and it's actually much more interesting than people initially think. The cars you'll get to see date way back to 1897, each coming in many different scale models. And of course, we suggest that you check it out online in advance. Not only will this keep you from having to wait around like everyone else, but because at the end of each month, you can catch a tram ride to the museum. One more reason why people love visiting the place is that they offer craft activities. There is no age limit for this, so everyone gets to enjoy it. Getting hungry exploring the wonderful city? Fuel up with some delectable Swiss cuisine. For something light and cheap, try roasted chestnuts. It's a favorite of locals and tourists. They're great to snack on, and its aroma will surely convince you to taste it. Another must-try is Rösti. Who doesn't love potatoes? Zurich's own take on potatoes consists of grated potatoes, which are fried in a pan and then flattened down. It tastes even better when served with bacon bits or eggs. And if you aren't a potato lover, even if you are, you should get some warm, soft pretzels. It's well loved by everyone, so much so that people prefer it over the usual sandwich bread. But hey, we understand if you want something heavy. Traveling around town can get tiring, and Swiss veal is perfect for that. It's a famous street food, cooked in white wine sauce with some creamy mushroom, then served with some noodles. We know how much everyone loves Zurich's veal. Trust us, we want to try it as well. However, no matter how many options arise, there will not be another like Hiltl. Hiltl is the world's oldest vegetarian restaurant, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And since they've been in the business longer than any other restaurant has, they definitely know what's good. While their large menu may seem overwhelming, all that stress goes away when your dishes are served. They have cooking classes so you can learn to make your own vegetarian meals. And not only that, but they have their own bar and nightclub. So if the bar hopping was cut short, this is definitely a good place to keep going. With caution, of course. We've been so active on this adventure, sometimes it's good to just sit in your own comfort. So while it might sound weird, we swear that it'll be relaxing to simply sit on a bench at Zurichhorn. Alright, you don't have to stay still if you don't want to, so you can either watch or partake in the activities that happen at Zurichhorn. Some are going for their leisurely walks, cycling, roller skating. Some might even be swimming since this place is right beside a lake. Not only that, but you can witness street artists work on their handcrafted jewelry. Maybe even buy some pieces for yourself. There may be a lot going on, we understand. But the stop isn't just a spot to add to your itineraries. This stop allows you to pause, breathe, and live in the moment. Continue your stroll at the beautiful botanical garden. This botanical garden has 3 glass domes and usually has a low number of visitors, depending on the time and season, of course. So when you're in Zurich and want to experience a different kind of slow morning or chill afternoon, the botanical garden is a good place to find what you're looking for. So when you're wanting to go on a walk or look at a variety of beautiful flowers and plants in a serene environment, you won't regret visiting this garden. Definitely a good way to tone down from all the exploring while still not missing out on anything. No, we did not forget. Of course, we'd recommend Zurich's Lindt Home of Chocolate Museum. A tour around the Lindt Home of Chocolate Museum offers, well, everything you could think about when it comes to chocolate and more. You can taste some delicious Swiss chocolate and create your own custom bar. The tour will give you some facts about the history of chocolate and some fun activities in their interactive exhibits. Not only that, but the moment you see and step into the building, you will immediately be left in awe as you admire the modern architectural design. This whole experience isn't just for the youth. Every person of any age with a sweet tooth is welcome. Just make sure to drink some water after. And that's your Zurich travel guide. You now have 12 things to do when you visit in 2023. But hey, if you want to expand this list, we're all for it. This list showcases a glimpse of what visiting the city will be like, but it'll surely be a different feeling when you finally set foot there. So charge those social batteries and get ready to explore the beauty that is Zurich. We bet that Zurich to-do list got really long. Well, no matter what you put in it, Your visit to the city will be a memorable one. Which of these activities do you think you'd enjoy the most? Which Swiss food are you dying to try? And hey, if you need more travel tips, just head on over to our channel and TripBuddy will take you on another adventure.